Welcome friends, welcome to Uniquely Vintage You. My sister Cheryl and I, we welcome you to our channel. Friends, today I get to share with you my sister Cheryl's home, and I'm so excited to share this space with you. If you're new here, my sister bought our childhood home and she has remodeled it, and it holds so many wonderful and special memories. So this is always such a special place because I always get to go home and my sister lives there. It's traditional, and I can't wait to share her gorgeous home with you today. So to get started, she did go ahead and decorate her mantle, and it turned out absolutely stunning. We do use these brown magnolia leaves over and over. We've used them for I think 3 years, but each year we've created something different. But I think what she did this year is absolutely stunning. Now she has, I believe, 4 of these magnolia stems right here. She did purchase some of these green and brown oak leaves like I have. She has 3. I'm trying to show you where they're at. The only other thing that she added in here were these 2 stems that she found at the Dollar General right here. There was only 2, so that's all we were able to use. And then the last thing she added were these real dried flowers, and I just thought, we both thought that this was the perfect addition to just the center of the mantle. It's absolutely stunning. She put this together and she was like, you can redo it, and I'm like, there's no way. It's perfect. It is so perfect. She did such a gorgeous job. It really sets the mood for how we're going to decorate the rest of her house. So if you like this, it was so easily done. It's just pieces of picks put together to create this beautiful space, but we're just so thrilled the way everything turned out. So now we're just gonna add in some decor in other places. This is a dried magnolia stem that Easton picked for his mama, and so it's just fun to incorporate things that are special to you. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna add that right there and then just place his sweet little baby picture right there, and it's just perfect. So that was behind one couch. So she has 2 couches, so behind the other one we're going to place this stem. She already had the greenery in this black distressed vase, and all we did was just add in these oak stems. I got these for 90% off at Hobby Lobby last year, and so they're perfect in this vase. And then she has this gorgeous real pod, and we're just going to place that over to the side. I just love all how these rich colors are playing together. Now let's move over to the bookshelves. And again, friends, like I said, this was a home that my father built with his own hands. It holds so many special memories, and he built these bookcases, and so we're going to style them. I just have a vintage picture. It's a print that we got off of Etsy. I've got some books, and I'm just going to add a few stems. And on top of that, I'm going to just place a candle, and I think that's all I'm going to add to the top shelf. So moving down, we have this really pretty turkey, and he came from Hobby Lobby. We got him last year. I'm gonna add it right there. And then this was our mother's. It is just this brown bowl of apples, and it's just perfect for fall. I love this rich color, and I think it blends perfectly in these shelves. For the next shelf, we just added another picture that we have framed. And then here's a pheasant that my sister got last year as well. I just love it. I love how the gold tones play off each other from the turkey and the pheasant. And then I'm just going to add some more of those greens and this stem like I used on the top. And you will see I put it in front of the pheasant, but I'm actually going to change it in just a minute because it just doesn't work right here. I'm actually going to put it behind the pheasant, and it actually works better. For the last shelf, of course, you know, we have our mother's picture and our mother and father's picture and their signatures right there. And then I'm just going to add this pumpkin. It's a ceramic pumpkin my sister's had for many years, and this really pretty gold leaf. And I like how all these colors are playing together. I think that this bookshelf turned out perfect. It's not overdone, but it really lends to the color scheme that we're going for this year. So to decorate the hearth of my sister's fireplace, she has this gorgeous compote, and it's so pretty. I guess it's an urn, not a compote, but she's had this for many years, and it's just the perfect thing to use right here. I'm going to add a lantern to the other side. I don't know what happened. My footage kind of got cut off. And now let's just play with some of these stems. I'm going to add in some of this raffia to the bottom of this urn, and on top of that I'm just going to stick in some leaves and a pumpkin. So to carry that look over to the other side, I'm just going to add one more stem of these leaves. And as you can see, these are going to give me a challenge. But finally I decided to just put them behind there, place the candle kind of on top, and it actually worked better. You know, sometimes when things don't work the way you want, you just got to keep working with them till you get it like you like it. And that actually works better. And to top it off, we're just going to add a pumpkin. And friends, look at this gorgeous stem. Having real stems on your pumpkins, your fake ones, really transforms them. So make sure y'all are saving your stems. Friends, I think that my sister's fireplace and her mantle, it just turned out gorgeous. You guys will have to tell me if you love it as much as I do. To keep things a little more simple, we're just going to add one of these little wreaths. And again, this is something else I got at Hobby Lobby for 90% off at the end of the season last year. They are selling them this year as well, but I grabbed several, and I'm so glad because I've used them in both my sister's home and mine. To this, I'm adding an apothecary jar, and we're just going to fill it up with some pumpkins. And I think that is just the right touch. This is another area that I just love the way it turned out, and this is right behind that side table. My sister has these gorgeous candle holders. They're absolutely stunning, and I pulled them out to use right here. And so we're going to put some candles on top of that, and then we're going to style this mirror. And to do that, I've got this gorgeous velvet pumpkin. Again, it's got another real stem just glued on top. And then to that, I think we're just going to add a couple of acorns. And I know Hobby Lobby and I believe Marshall sell these acorns, but you can also find these at Dollar General. That's where my sister grabbed these. They're a little bit larger and they're just such a pretty accent for your fall decor. We found these beautiful candles from Hobby Lobby. Again, they were 40% off. And I just love this color. Now, I was a little disappointed because they did seem to have a little bit of dings on them, but I think they're just the perfect color for her decor, and I just love how this area turned out. So the last thing I want to share with you is how we styled her dining room table. Now, this is a carved piece that I got off of Facebook Marketplace. I actually have scored 2 of those. I've got one, I gave my sister the other, but I'm just going to take this really pretty little cake plate or cake stand, I'm not sure what it is, like a riser, but to that, I want to add a wreath, and the wreath is too big. So my solution was to add a plate, and this is kind of a big plate, and we're just going to add it right here. But the problem is that glass is going to show. So that really doesn't fit in with what I'm trying to create. So I'm just going to take some burlap and kind of wrap around it really gently, tucking in all those edges so that it will set flat. So to create the centerpiece, I just have a wreath. It's not a big one, it's kind of a smaller one. And I've taken 2 of those magnolia stems and I've wrapped one going one direction and one going the other. So it actually fits going all around the wreath. And that's all I've done. Now I've got these acorn picks that have these green leaves, and I'm just sticking those all the way around the perimeter of the wreath along the bottom. And I'm just going to intertwine those 2 stems. And to top it off, I think I've got these green stems that are kind of wiggy, and I just think it's the perfect addition to place around the base. Now for the center, I want to place a pumpkin, but I need it to set on something. So I've got this fern, and I'm just gonna like lay it on top. I'm gonna drape it kind of underneath some of those magnolia leaves, lift those leaves up a little bit, and then I'm gonna set the pumpkin right on top. And it's just so pretty. I just love the centerpiece so much. I don't know, friends, you'll have to tell me what you think about this centerpiece. I think it's absolutely stunning. I love it so much. The only thing I'm going to do is just add in one more of those acorns. She had one more left. She had bought 3, so I thought I would just add it to the base, and that's it. It's simple, it's elegant, it's just so pretty. And I love how it ties in with her mantle and really brings in these gorgeous brown and green tones. The colors we've used are more muted, but they are absolutely stunning. To complete this look, she's just added in these velvet pillow covers. I will have these linked in the description below. I ordered some for my couch as well, and she ordered some for her chairs. They're so gorgeous. If you're looking for a beautiful fall pillow, these are definitely the ones. I am absolutely loving them. But friends, this is her home. I think everything has turned out so beautiful. I can't wait to share with you the rest of her home. It is just as gorgeous. Her kitchen is stunning. Friends, I'm just so excited to share my sister's home. I know I don't share it as much as I share my own, but I just love everything that she's done, and I think it's all come together absolutely beautiful. And friends, before we go, I just want to leave you with this beautiful Bible verse. I waited patiently for the Lord, and he inclined to me, and he heard my cry. Friends, God always hears the cry of his people. He loves us, and he knows our every need. And I pray if you're going through anything that you will know that even if your timing is not God's timing, that he will never fail you. We serve such a mighty and great God. Friends, if you don't know him, I pray you'll come to know him today. Guys, thank you so much for being here. We appreciate each and every one of you, and we look forward to seeing the next one. Bye, friends.